Hello and welcome. I'm Tracy Poe with the Midday News. Papua New Guinea's largest cocoa processing facility, Queen Emma Chocolate Company, through Paradise Foods Limited, launched its newly renovated chocolate factory today. Opened by the Prime Minister, the upgraded processing facility will allow locally grown cocoa to be processed domestically at a higher volume for both domestic and international markets. The upgrade supports higher volume exports while creating new economic opportunities throughout the cocoa supply chain in PNG. Queen Emma Chocolate directly impacts over 6,000 individual cocoa farmers in East Sepik, Morobe, Milne Bay and Central Province, while upskilling local farmers. Bishop Jacob Kila Harry was re-elected to continue leading the United Church in urban regions. He will serve for another 2 years. The election plays at 3 p.m. on Wednesday, August 12, during the Urban Regional 11th Biennial 58th Synod in Port Moresby. Delegates from circuits across the urban region and outside provinces, including Northern Province, Morobe and Eastern, participated. Urban towns represented were Vanimo, Lorengau, Midday and Wewak. The United Church Urban Region Synod continues through August 14th. Guided by the theme, "The battle is not yours, God will fight for you." 28 final-year mining engineering students from the Papua New Guinea University of Technology have gained first-hand industry experience during a visit to Harmony's Hidden Valley mine in Morobe Province. The educational excursion gave students a rare opportunity to see how a large-scale gold and silver mine operates, with a focus on safety, environmental management, and mine planning. Lecturer Dr. Ken Isles said the visit helped students connect classroom learning with real-world mining practices and builds confidence as they prepare to enter the workforce. The Papua New Guinea and Australia Defence Force are working together in Lae as part of Exercise Pukpuk 2026, an annual multinational engineering exercise hosted at Igam Barracks. The exercise brings together military engineers from Papua New Guinea, Australia, New Zealand and Fiji to strengthen cooperation and develop practical engineering skills. Running from July to September, participating forces are undertaking road construction, building projects and facility improvements while gaining hands-on experience and sharing technical expertise. Victoria is about to embark on what the government says is the world's biggest ever wildlife vaccination project, rounding up thousands of little penguins in a bid to save them from bird flu. It's a race against the clock. The H5N1 strain is already spreading through Australia birdlife, and there are fears it could declimate Australia's largest penguin colony.
It's a mammoth effort to save the little penguins, famous for drawing in flocks of tourists each year.
This is the largest vaccination project in wildlife that has ever been undertaken.
But few are shying from the monumental nature of the task ahead.
This operation is not without risk.
The vaccine program, unveiled by the Commonwealth yesterday, is expected to focus mostly on birds in captivity. Next week's rollout in Victoria, by contrast, will see officers catch thousands of wild penguins as they hobble back to their burrows and give them 2 staggered doses each.
So it's an injectable vaccine and about 3 to 4 weeks between shots.
For a start, they are very accustomed to people through both tourism and through a very long-term research and monitoring program.
But even with success, the target of 5,000 fully vaccinated birds is well short of the Phillip Island colony of up to 40,000 and 1,600 in St Kilda.
It's important to note that vaccines in themselves are not a silver bullet, but they are a really important and key targeted tool that we can use.
It comes as the Melbourne Royal Show announced it would not hold poultry exhibitions or competitions this year due to the spread of the virus. Modelling from last year found up to 16,000 of Phillip Island's little penguins could be wiped out under a worst-case scenario, and that vaccinating the colony after the virus had reached it would most likely be too late. It's a scenario that officials are now racing to avoid amid recent confirmation that the virus had been detected on the island.
It's been another bumper profit for Australia's biggest bank, riding a once-in-a-generation property boom. But after 3 Reserve Bank interest rate hikes and tax changes, mortgage applications have dropped sharply, pointing to steeper falls in the housing market.
A massive $10.9 billion profit for Australia's biggest bank.
How do you think they're making their money?
Off of all of us. Does it surprise me that big organisations are scaling up their profit year on year? No.
While the Commonwealth Bank's financial results are healthy, they reveal mortgage stress is rising and the bank is reporting more bad loans.
Look, this is quite a difficult year for many households and for businesses.
Since the federal budget in May, home loan applications have slumped 15%. Westpac is reporting a 20% decline, while the NAB flagged a 15% fall since the end of March.
So there's a combination of factors from affordability to interest rate rises, of course global uncertainty, including the oil shock resulting from the Middle East, and yes, the tax changes that are announced.
The Commonwealth Bank warns the economy is slowing, fast enough maybe to see the Reserve Bank cutting interest rates next year. That'll support the housing market, the bank says, but some analysts think there's still steeper property price drops to come.
We are expecting housing prices to fall somewhere around 10% from peak to trough.
We expect to see more modest growth over the course of the next couple of years.
Price falls can't come soon enough for some.
You're a bit frustrated?
Yeah, a little bit, but I'm trying not to.
How much would you like house prices to fall?
I would say quite a bit.
Home prices heading down, another step forward for aspiring home buyers.
In sports, Lae City FC suffered a 3-1 defeat to Vanuatu's Galaxy FC in their second Group B match of the OFC Men's Champions League in Fiji yesterday.
Lae City started brightly and took the lead in the 13th minute through Charles Hayes. The defender rose above the Galaxy defense to head on a well-delivered free kick from Langrab Samuel. Galaxy FC responded strongly and found the equalizer just before half-time. Brazilian forward William dos Santos Medina finished well in the 40th minute to level the score at 1-1 going into the break. Lae City had a golden opportunity to regain the lead early in the second half. Solomon Kamake managed to round the Galaxy goalkeeper, but his effort went wide and hit the side netting. Galaxy then gained control of the match and turned the game into their favour. Medina struck twice in quick succession in the 69th and 70th minutes to complete his hat-trick and give Galaxy FC a 3-1 lead. Lae FC could not find a way back into the match as Galaxy held on for a convincing victory. The result confirms Galaxy FC's place in the semi-finals of the OFC Men's Champions League. Papua New Guinea's side will be hoping to finish the group stage strongly and return to winning form in the next match. Lae City will face their final Group B challenge on August 16th, with the team looking to produce a much improved performance and end their campaign on a positive note. Despite the setback, Lae City showed attacking promise early in the match and will now focus on correcting their mistakes before their final group encounter. Ruth Rongola, TVWAN Sports.
The PNG National Rugby League competition has handed down its decision on the abandoned round 17 match between the Lae Tigers and Hagen Eagles, awarding 1 competition point to each team. The match between Tigers and Eagles was suspended about 10 minutes into the second half following an off-field confrontation involving players and supporters.
The scores were locked at 6-all at halftime break, with both teams looking to take control in the second half. The Tigers then scored a try to take the lead. The referee awarded the try, but Eagles players disputed the decision, claiming there was a knock-on in an attempt to ground a ball. The disagreement escalated into a confrontation on the field involving players and supporters, forcing officials to abandon the match. Following its review, the PNG NRLC has decided that both teams will receive 1 competition point each from the fixture. The decision has significant implications for the competition standings, with the Hagen Eagles moving into 6th place, while the Gorokola Hanis, initially locked in top 6, dropped to 7th. Following this decision, both teams are now sitting on 19 points, with only 1 round remaining before the finals. The final round will therefore be crucial, with the Eagles looking to cement their place in the top 6, while the Lahanis face the pressure of needing a strong result to keep their finals hope alive. For the Eagles, the PNG NRLC's decision will come as a boost, while the Lahanis will be disappointed with the outcome as finals near. With just 1 round remaining, the battle for a place in the finals is set for a dramatic finish.
And that's been our news update for today. Do join us at 6 p.m. for the main bulletin. Bye for now.
Miss?
It's you again.
You too?
That's how it is with old people. So please, leave me alone, will you?
You need to get your eyes treated before you go completely blind.
We don't have the money for that.
Now who told you that, Gramps?
And then he suddenly reappears and attends the wake like nothing happened? I need to get my daughter back before that man finds out about her and who she is.
We're leaving the country soon. We plan to migrate to the U.S. What about Jeremy?
Is that good? Is that bright?
Bright?
Bright hot dog. The hot dog for bright kiddos. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm the one who raised you, and this is what you give me in return? You really are an ungrateful woman.
What a runner he is, the hooker. The number 9 back to Lamb. Wow, that is amazing. He might be Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea if he can do that.
We have business with El Condor. We're bookmakers.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Are you high?
A little bit, yeah.
There's ways I can pay, okay? I can do your taxes for the rest of your life.
We don't pay taxes.
Bookie. New episodes every Wednesday, 10 p.m. on HBO.